Hey there folks, Shockwave75 here. This is my first video. It's going to be what I'm going to be calling one of my quickies. Just going to be a quick short little thing to highlight a feature, or specifically maybe hidden features or something of a particular figure that maybe isn't widely known, or just a really cool thing to show off that maybe not everybody knows about, that's not in the instructions or what have you. Right now my first one here is going to be with our friend Fall of Cybertron Onslaught. Now many of us probably have him in one of the various releases that he's been out in, and I think it's all universally agreed that he's not the best figure, especially here in his vehicle mode, which is what I'm going to address in this video. I mean, you can see for yourself, the guns aren't horizontal, they kind of point at the ground. He's got that big old Bruticus head sticking out the back, and it's just a mess. It does not look good at all. But I discovered something the other day when I was messing around with them. I was thinking to myself, there's got to be a way to maybe level out those guns at the very least. That maybe a way you could position the arms or something at the top that would make it look a little better. And I discovered something really quite by accident, that if this is how you're transforming your Onslaught to vehicle mode, you're doing it wrong. You're not done yet. He's not done transforming yet. If your Onslaught looks like this, when you put him in vehicle mode, you're not done. And I looked around before embarking on this little mission here. Almost every review I found, pictures, what have you, almost everyone out there has their Onslaught transformed basically more or less exactly like this. And what I'm going to show you will make him marginally better. This figure is still what it is. I mean, it's not going to make it, you're going to go, oh my god, it's the best figure ever all of a sudden. No. But it'll make it look a little bit better, and you won't maybe not hate him quite so much. First thing we got to do is we need to take the gun off. I'll just put it over here and open up his body. And I was trying, a lot of people have the Bruticus crotch piece / Onslaught's ass loose like this. Again, if you're doing it like this, you're doing it wrong. You gotta make sure that you push it all the way down, and you can see here there's a hole, and with a corresponding tab on Onslaught's leg. And you gotta tab them in, and it just makes that whole assembly a whole lot more secure. And frankly, it looks a lot better than it kind of loose and flopping around the way it was. Now, fold them back this way, and you say, well, okay, great. Now, the crotch piece isn't flopping around, but I still have that giant stupid Bruticus head back there, and were I to attach them, you can see how the arms still slope. The guns still aren't straight. Well, again, if this is how you're doing it wrong. Quite by accident. Like I said, the other day I was fooling around with them, and I had them like this, and I just give an extra squeeze, and down it goes. You can see those inside pieces on the crotch plate kind of come up to partially cover Bruticus's face, and the head is tucked down much nicer. It's down in there. It's not perfect, like I said. It's but it's hidden much more nicely. And then, as you can see from the angle of the arms, I mean, I don't know about yours, but mine, the guns are kind of a pain in the butt to put on. But when you do get the guns on, look at that. They're now straight. More or less. There's still a little bit of an angle, but it's minuscule as compared to what it was before. And now your Onslaught can drive around, and yeah, you gotta make sure that the arms, look at these little grooves here, and they just sort of sit on this angle right there. They just sit down nicely. I mean, it would be nice if they tabbed on to something too. It'd be a whole lot more secure, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. This toy is what it is, and getting this gun on is a real pain in the butt. Alright, I'm going to do what I often have to do. Up there. You'll tab the gun in to the one post. Damn it. Well, anyways, I won't bother wasting everybody's time watching me fiddle around with this thing. You get the point. You tab the gun on, and it's basically, for the most part, now more or less straight. Bruticus's head isn't sticking out there like a great big erection, and Onslaught now looks a lot better in his vehicle mode. Again, he's not perfect. That third-party Voyager-sized one is a thing of beauty that's coming out. And if I had the $120 to blow on it, and it came in these colors to go with my G2 set, I'd probably pounce on it. But it doesn't, so I'm not. And I'd feel like an ass for blowing 120 bucks on one figure anyways. But yeah, if you can't afford or you don't want it or whatever, maybe you have the Boosticus set that came out for these guys and you're tired of your Onslaught looking like a dink when he's in his vehicle mode, hopefully this helps you out. Alright, thanks folks. See you later.